This segment is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. Are you considering downsizing when it comes to your home? And if so, what do you need to know? Well, here to answer those questions for us are Chris Perry and Tavon Jackson. Tavon is a financial advisor and the founder of New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for retirement. And Chris is a real estate agent at Coldwell Banker. Welcome to you both. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
I love this. At different phases of our lives, we need a different home size. Some people are considering downsizing, Chris. Is this the right time if they're saying, I have too much house, I would like to get into something smaller? Is this a good time?
I think any time's a good time whenever you feel like you're ready, as cliche as that may sound. The best time is whenever you feel like you're ready. I know a lot of people are talking about interest rates. We don't know when they're going to go down, but a lot of people have a lot of equity in their home. Now's a great time to cash in on that. The market is great. I think now's a great time to cash in on all that equity that was built up with that great interest rate.
Okay, I'm glad you brought up interest rates. I know they're so high. So what do you say to people who may want to wait because of that?
Control what you can control. We can't control interest rates. We can't control home prices, but you can control your readiness to buy. You can control your credit score. You can control how much money you save. You can control what you can control. Everything else is out of our control. But if you feel like the time is the best time to downsize, go for it. It's never a perfect time.
Yeah, helping out your kids in some ways too, right?
Absolutely.
Tavon, from a tax perspective and on this, when you sell your home, do you have to pay Uncle Sam? Is that right?
It depends. So if it's your primary residence and you're single, you can write off the first $250,000 worth of capital gains. So for example, if you bought a house for $100,000 and you sell it for $300,000, you pay no capital gains taxes. And if you're married, you can actually write off $500,000. So also, if you are a widow and you're no longer married and maybe you want to downsize, you have 2 years after your spouse passes to still use that $500,000 exclusion. So if you buy a house for $500,000 and you sell it for $1 million, there's no capital gains taxes at all.
Okay. All right. This is important to know. I know some people have rental properties out there. They're kind of tired of maybe being a landlord, dealing with all of that. What are their options?
Well, we saw this a lot with COVID. And when COVID happened, everybody stopped paying rent. And as the landlord, you still have to make that mortgage payment. So what we recommend is that if you have a rental property and you don't want to be a landlord any longer, you could use Chris to sell that property. But then when you take those proceeds, you might want to put 15% to the side because you're going to have to pay taxes on that. But then the proceeds, you can take that lump sum, put it into an investment called an indexed annuity, and get a guaranteed check for the rest of your life. So you're getting that same rental type income, even though you're not having to deal with tenants and toilets and everything that's going wrong with being a landlord, but you'll have a guaranteed check for the rest of your life. And then some people may say, well, with my rental property, I can increase rent each year. You can't do that with an annuity. Well, actually today they have annuities that do keep up with the cost of living each year. So now you have that rental income and you don't have to worry about any of the headaches of a rental property.
Okay. I think you've sold some people out there, both of you. The downsizing sounds great. Also, these financial opportunities. I know people want to know more, so thank you for being here. If you would like to learn more about preparing for your retirement, New Perspective Financial Solutions has a great offer. Tavon wants to help protect and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $500,000 or greater, they're offering a complimentary portfolio X-ray and retirement income plan just for you. This will allow the team at New Perspective Financial Solutions to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you're on the right track for a successful retirement. The number to call is 240-335-8366. Again, 240-335-8366.